Hello everybody, Defledge 3004 here. So I am back in Stranded Deep, and I kind of had to start a new map. So, well, what happened was I was playing on the old map, and we had the shark over there and stuff like that, and had a big rock over here and everything, and I kind of got stung by a lionfish, and I got poisoned. And I couldn't get the poison cured, so I couldn't figure it out. I had to look it up online to figure out how to get it off, and so I needed to find some stuff, and I needed to find something called Pippi, which is this stuff right here, and I will show you where we find it in a little bit. But you do that under your crafting, and you go to Consumables, and the Antidote is right here. It takes 2 Pippi and a coconut flask, and that's something new too in the game, because in the earlier one that you guys saw with me when we had the shark and all that stuff is you take a coconut and you bash it and you pick it up and you drink from the coconut. You drink from the coconut, and so you get your coconut in your hand, and then you of course drink from it. So let's see how our okay, our water's down a little bit, so we drink from it, and of course the water's up. And then what you would do is come over to the solar still, and you remember that circle in the middle that tells you, you know, how full the water is. Well, it's full, but I can't fill it up. There's nothing I can do here. I'm pressing E. There is no indication of anything to fill up. So I was like, okay, is the game broken? What's going on? So I'm trying to figure it out, and then I did some research, and I found out that they did change the game. So there is a few things that we need to know, and one of those things is you need to get a coconut flask. And the way to get a coconut flask, now you see I come over here to the solar still, now it says I can hold E to collect. So now I can actually go and get some water, and of course I can go and drink that now. So this is how you get water now, and you just use a coconut flask to do that. So I got that done. Well, in order to get a coconut flask, the first thing you have to do is have a coconut, and you don't want one of these coconuts. You need one that is not already open. So let's just go ahead and I'll show you guys here real quick. So go and bust this one open because we can't use it right now. So yeah, this is unfortunate, but it is the way that the game is because of the latest update. Let me go and make sure I'm healthy. Okay, my food is now up a little bit. So you take one of these coconuts, just the regular one without the skin off, and you grab a lashing, and then you go to, you can either press C, hold that down, or just click C to go to it, whichever you choose. I'm just going to hold down C, and right here it's a coconut flask, so that's why you need just this coconut. Now I'll go and show you real quick. So you go to C and you go to Consumables, and then coconut flask is a coconut and lashing. So that's how easy that is to build, and then you do it like that. So any thing that you want to do, like this right here in the Consumables. So if you want to make a aloe salve or gauze or antidote or breath boost, which will help you underwater, and I'll show you those plants in a little bit, or shark repellent, you need to have the coconut flasks. So now there actually is a real use for the coconut besides just eating and, you know, using it at the still. So, that being said, I am here on a new island, and actually this one turned out really good. I came from, I believe, that island. Let me see, probably that island right over there. I came from that one, so I haven't been to that one. And the other thing too is when I logged into my other place, my old save is now on the life raft. Well, there's a storage bin, and there's also an anchor that you can put out, but it didn't have the paddle, and this is the only way that you can move. So you don't have the paddle automatically on you. You actually have to pick up the paddle, so now you can't hold something in your hand and paddle at the same time. You actually have to physically pick up this paddle, and then you can use it to do the raft. And so you can see you can't go in any direction whatever you want to. You actually have to physically turn the raft by using this. So you can see it's kind of moving a little bit when I'm trying to do it and stuff. So yeah, so that's what happened there. And I didn't have a paddle because it wasn't in, because the old save didn't have it. And then of course we have this storage here, and you can see that there's a little bit of food here and a compass and some duct tape. So things have changed a bit, so that's not bad. But the other island over there had a bunch of rocks, and this one had a bunch of rocks. So you can see I've actually made a whole bunch of these lashings, and I picked up several tarps and a lot of sticks. I cut down a tree. So you remember we do that with the axe, and then I had got a whole bunch of rocks, which are good because you need these for everything. As I said, these things are gold because that's what you use to make your knife and your axe and your pick and everything else. So you need rocks. They are worth gold in this game. So you also need them to also make the solar still. All of that being said, I don't have the shark anymore. I haven't built a campfire yet. I'm not going to rebuild all this stuff on camera because you guys have already seen all of that stuff. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and get that stuff built, get that stuff going, and I'm going to haven't explored any of these wrecks around here yet, but I thought that we would do that together. So let me get that stuff done, and I will be right back with you guys then. Okay, I also got stung by this snake, and you guys can't see him too clearly, but you will. He is right here. Got him.
That doesn't look good.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I should have taken care of the snake. Okay, and I just got bit, so that means I need to find some more of that pippy. So, well, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna be getting some pippy because now I have to have some. I totally forgot all about the snake until I started walking along and I heard him right here. So, yeah, but that took care of the snake. So, so the thing is now, when you get stung or bit or whatever, then you will have to get yourself healed because if you press F, then you'll see poisoning and my health is going to start going down. So I guess I will be finding some pippy here as soon as I can. So pippy are going to be on these plants here, and so they're going to look like ground covering, but they're really not. They're actually plants, and they did change the mechanics a little bit in the game, so now you can just press shift and actually just constantly run, which is kind of nice. So I guess I will be definitely going back and going to another island and, you know, yeah, finding some pippies somewhere. So I guess I am on a journey again. So I tried to get away from him, but he bit me. He came towards me, of course, when I hit him with the spear. For whatever reason, I don't know why he would do such a thing. You know, it wasn't like I was like trying to kill him or anything. Well, except for the fact that I was. So yeah, so they are very dangerous. Things can get out of hand here really quickly. This is the thing that'll help you breathe underwater better. So this is a juga, or whatever they call it. I'm not too sure exactly what the name of it is, but yeah, that is what help you breathe underwater, but you need to make it with the flask and stuff like that. So that's one of the things. So I am going to go to another island, and we're going to figure out how to find the pippy, and then we'll come back here and probably just actually make a flask over there. So as I'm getting closer to this island, there's something that I did want for you guys to notice. And right here on the raft, it says buoyancy tubes operating cord. And basically that's now the front of the raft. So now you kind of have to make sure that you direct yourself that way. The raft does kind of go like this way and that way, and it's kind of a pain to get yourself going in the right direction, but you can do it. So I keep having to turn it left and right just to get to go to this island, and it's been kind of a struggle, but I finally made it to the second or the third island now, I guess, the other island that I was headed towards. So, and let's just go ahead and get up here on the beach, and then press E to get off. I'll bring this guy up here, and then I'm going to put this paddle back in here just in case something happens. Okay, so now I'm on the second island, and I need to, of course, be really careful. So this is that Ajuga, and let's just see if I can find any Pippi over here, because now I am in desperate need of it. So looks like there's lots of resources on this island, so that's actually really good. Because we're going to have to make some. That should be Pippi. Maybe it might be Pippi. We'll find out. It wasn't on the other save game. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but it was not. So, yeah, I couldn't find any. I went to several islands and I was not able to find any Pippis, so I kind of had to start over, but I actually got a pretty good map going here. And the beginning is pretty much the same, but, you know, there's different islands and stuff like that, so that does help out a lot. So as soon as I find some Pippi, I'll be letting you guys know. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I found some Pippi, and basically you just have to look at all of these ground coverings, and once you see it, it's right there. It says Pippi. I guess you can look for that little flower on it, because I don't notice the rest of these have that little flower on it. And so, yep, okay, so now I know what to look for a little bit better, and so you guys do too now. So this is what we need to be able to make. I should have brought that other Pippi with me so I could have made it, because my health is slowly dropping. So if I press F, you can see that the health is down a little bit. There is one bar above the one by the heart, so it already dropped down by one. So I need to be really careful and not get, you know, hit anymore or... And this is something else too, this whatever that word is. So yeah, they've added quite a bit more things here, and so, you know, it's definitely a game changer now, because things are considerably harder than they were. I actually just came over here to find the Pippi, and I think that I will probably just head back to the other island. I will collect a little bit of these resources here, at least whatever my inventory can hold, and I can collect, looks like one more thing, maybe some more rocks, because like I said, we always need the rocks. There's a couple of these here. These are mineable resources, but you need the pick to be able to get these, so nothing else will work. So just so you guys know, if you find these rocks like these, you have to use a pick. And the pick is made from rocks and leather, which is where we're going to have to get these guys going, so that way we can get some leather. So I'm gonna head back to the other island here in just a minute, and when I do, I'll catch up with you guys then. See you there. Okay guys, I just made it back, so I kind of got lost, went out to the wrong island. So okay, now that I have the two Pippi, what I need to do is press C or hold down C, and I can make an antidote. Okay, so let's just go and make an antidote. Now I have the antidote. Now I can put that there. Okay, pick up the antidote, and so you can see that my health is already 2 bars down. Now I'm gonna go and drink this, but what happens is it's now gone. So status effects, no more poisoning. So now I need to get myself healthy, but also it's now I have a coconut flask, and so well, cool, that means I got that back. All right, so yeah, that's kind of one of the bad things, is you lose whatever contents were inside, but you do keep the flasks, so I guess that is fair. And so I'm just gonna go and drop all these rocks here, and okay, so now I have a good pile of rocks. Now I need to get some food and get that but first I need to go and get some more sticks. So I took care of that that snake that was on here, and I really do need to be very careful because there could be more. I really don't know. I only saw the one, but I kind of forgot because he was sitting over here, and then I was kind of busy doing, you know, the recording and stuff, and totally forgot. So I'm gonna get some kindling, get that fire going, and cook up a couple of crabs, and I'll be with you guys then. Found another snake, second one. So let's just see if we can get him. Got him. How do you guys like that? Okay, let's go and pick him up. Come on, pick you up. There you go. I didn't know there were two on the island figures, right? Let's go and do one of the snakes. We worked so hard to get him, so let's just go and get him done. I know it's gross. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and do both of these guys. Then we're going to get some leather, or try to get some leather somewhere, somehow, some way, and... Okay, so remember, to cook the food, you kind of have to drop it on the ground, so... I'll pick up one of these, put it right there. Okay, something that I can do, too, which is actually going to help us out a lot, is this. What I'm going to do is go and pick up a few of these. I think I need 3 or 4, and then I'm going to come back over here, and let's just go ahead and see about making a... So go to structures, and we want to make a fire pit. Okay, we need the 3 rocks. Okay, so we'll have to be a lot closer to here. And... Okay, so you have to be by the fire pit to make the fire pit rocks. So we did that, and we'll just plop that down. Now, I'll show you guys what this is going to be for here in just a little bit. But we're going to have some more sticks and stuff. And then we're going to go and gather some more resources and see if we can survive a little bit longer. Now, a person is getting quite hungry, and the health will come up as soon as we eat and drink. So let's just go ahead and, okay, we need that flask. So get that. Okay, we already had some water in it. Okay, our water's full. Okay, I did lose the other flask when I made the antidote. And then to stoke up the fire, have a stick in your hand. I guess I gotta drop the coconuts. Remember to drop them slowly, otherwise they fly all over the place. Put a stick in your hand and just come over to the campfire, and then it'll feed it. So... Okay, that's all the sticks that I had. Okay, meat is now cooked. Let's go and turn that off. And you can see that right now my health came up by 1. Let's go eat that. And now my food is full, and then we'll go and drink another one of these. Okay, so in order to make the flask, and you need a coconut and some lashings. Okay, I'm going to go over there and explore that wreck here in just a minute. Be right back with you guys here shortly. Okay, now I just need to find a way to get into the wreck without getting stung by another lionfish or anything. So that's going to be the fun part, because they're all around here now, it would seem. Okay, there's another sharky poo somewhere around, because I hear the music. Okay, let's try to get in here. Flare gun and corrugated metal. Oh. Okay, I can carry one more thing. Okay, nothing in here. Can't get in there. That's there. Ooh, what's that? Okay, that's nothing. Okay. Ah, let's see if we can get up there then. I don't know how I'm gonna get up there, but it looks like there may be something maybe right here. Yeah, up the stairs, yeah. So that's generally the best way to do it. Okay, pick up that crate. And now, good lantern and stuff, so that's good. Be right back with you guys here in just a sec. Let's see what's in it. Oh, good, a fishing spear, nice. Okay, let's go and drop some stuff over here. Corrugated metal. Let's go and drop that with this corrugated metal. Then this flare gun, we'll just put some more over here, probably right over here by this stuff. Got a little rock to drop. Okay, and then right over here, I'm gonna go and drop that, and there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in there, and I'm gonna get the rest of that stuff, because in one of those bins was some more items. I gotta go back up top. Got a discus. Oh, nice. Got a crab. That's the easy way to get crabs. Of the eating kind. Nice. I have used a fishing spear some, but not a lot, so yeah. You can see it's still kind of a challenge a little bit, so alright, let's get back in that wreck before it gets dark and try to get that stuff done, but let me see. I have 3 spaces, and there were 3 things. Okay, get over this edge here. Okay. Get up on this boat and go up top. Up these stairs that I saw but didn't realize. Okay, now in here, now we have the torch, some more sardines, and some more corrugated metal. And as far as I know, it looks like that's all there is in here, so not a bad wreck. Ooh, barrels, nice. Alright, I'm gonna take those. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Okay guys, I just got those barrels off, so those are right there, and we're gonna make a raft out of that here in just a little bit. First, I kind of have them full, so I'm going to go and drop off some stuff here real quick. Okay, go and drop the crab off with these guys. And good, have a nice light that we can see now. Okay, apparently I can't just leave him on, but it'll be a good night light to see stuff with. Can't walk over the campfire for some reason. What else to drop? Drop some fish right over here, so I'll drop that and that. And the rations are in the boat, so we'll come over here and drop this. Now we have quite a bit of scrap, so you guys can see that now. So we have 3 pieces of corrugated scrap, bunch of tarp, lashings, some food. How was our food doing? We're not doing too bad. We could probably eat a little bit more, but we do need to sleep here shortly and real soon. Got a whole bunch of rocks. And I don't know what you're doing way over here, Archer, but let's go ahead and put you over by these guys. Okay, so we have a lot of food. We have a fair amount of water, so I'm going to go and drink some more water and get ready to call it a night here. And I will be back with you guys in the morning. Let's see See if there are any more problems over here now. I hope not, but I'm gonna check around for snakes real quick. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, guys, so it's the next day, and I already got done eating and sleeping, and I just woke up, so a little bit hungry, a little bit thirsty, but I think we'll be okay. And there's a storm coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, get this done. And yeah, so there's definitely a storm rolling in, and you're gonna notice the seas are gonna start getting a little bit high here. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop you here, and it's gonna start getting really stormy here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some food out of here. Actually, I do have one over here, don't I? Food is now full, so that's good. And with these storms, there's the potential for a lot of bad things to happen if you're out on the ocean. So yeah, you gotta be kind of careful. Luckily, your raft doesn't seem to really go anywhere, but you know, we're gonna be safe than sorry. Oh, that's a nice close island right there. Gonna have to go to that one and get some more resources here pretty soon. So I'm gonna get out in some of these other wrecks and see what I can find. Alright guys, I made it on the wreck. It was a pain, but I finally got on the wreck. So let's just go ahead and see what all he has. Another flare gun. And another flare gun. Okay, and I could take, looks like 2 more things, so I might as well just go ahead and grab you and you. Okay, I can't grab you. Why can't I grab you? I'm holding. Thought I was holding the flare gun, but I'm not, so, okay, there we go. Okay, now we got all of this stuff off. Okay, so these are buoy balls, and we can make stuff with these. So I'm gonna go and whack these guys. Turn down the storm a little bit. It was a little loud. Stupid crab. Okay, I'm gonna go drop off the crab. I might check out that wreck, we'll see. Mainly I wanted to get that one, so now we need leather. Because we're not gonna get anywhere without the leather. Because that's how we need to make more stuff. So we're definitely going to hunt this piggy until we get him. Horrible shot. Alright, let's pick our spears up and try again. There he is. Hey guys, just got him. Just knocked this little guy out. So, hey, that was work. I chased him all over the place trying to get this little dude. So, just got him. So, now what I need to do is, yeah, not hit him again because there's really no point in that. Okay, come with me, little buddy. And these guys will give you medium meat. So, I had to hit them like 3 and 4 times just to get them. So, It's a good amount of meat right there. Now, the nice thing is I can actually get some hide from this guy right now. So, can get off a piece of hide. There's one. And how am I doing food-wise? I'm a little hungry and a little thirsty. So, let's go ahead and get this back out. Alright, I'm going to go in to eat and drink and stuff like that. And I'll be back with you guys then. So something I wanted to show you guys was on the campfire, we can build a better thing than just always trying to put the meat on there. So that's why I had to put the fire pit around it. And then if you go to C, then you can check out this fire spit. So you need a campfire, a fire pit with a campfire in it, 3 sticks, and 1 lashing. And so you can just do that, put that over that, and it's going to build it right like that. So what that means is that we'll be putting the food right on this fire spit, and then we can cook the food up a lot easier that way instead of trying to hold it over the fire and stuff. So that's going to be a much easier way to do that. And I think what I'm going to do is see about maybe, I need to get a hammer. What I really need to do. I need to find a hammer or make a hammer. So let me see what it's going to take for me to make a hammer. And maybe we'll at least get the base of the raft going in this episode. And then the next episode we will be getting the rest of the raft. Because we're going to have to build quite a bit of stuff. There's that little guy that I don't like. That lionfish, he's right out here. I just saw him spinning around. So, yeah, I gotta watch out for them. And we'll be making a pick, and we're gonna be making a whole lot of stuff. But at least we got a little bit of leather, so you know to get the rawhide from the pigs, the sharks. Those are about the only things that have them. The bats don't have them. The seagulls don't have them. The snakes don't have them. None of the other creatures have them except for the pigs and the sharks that I know of. And I know there's great whites and other things like that. I just don't know if they're in the story mode or the regular game. So, let's see about making a hammer real quick. So, what do I need to make a hammer? Well, that's going to be under this, the tools, and a hammer is 2 stones, a stick, and a lashing. So, because I'm going to need that to make the raft. And so what I think I'm going to do is I do have some sticks, but I need that for the campfire as well. So I think I'm just going to go in and get out my axe and hack up some of these guys. Okay, guys, I'm about ready to make the hammer. So what you do for the hammer is you can either press C or hold down C. And, okay, I guess I need to come over here. Because I was right over by this area. And so you can see there's the crude hammer. Let's just see what it takes to make the crude hammer real quick before we go making it. 2 rocks. And so if you buy stuff, it will pick up stuff automatically. So what that tells me is I don't have 2 rocks on me, and I do not. So let's just go ahead and pick up another rock. And then if I come over here, I should still be able to make it. So there's the hammer. So I just made the crude hammer. And so now, because on the other one I had those metal hammers, but like I said, I had to abandon that map because things were just not working right. So I do have some lashings on me, and what you do is you come over to wherever it is that you're going to do your stuff at, and let's just scoot you guys all a little bit closer. There you go. We'll get you guys kind of all together. Come on, you can do it. Slide over at the bottom. There you go. You guys are all together now. And then press C and then go to rafts. And then you can see that we can build a barrel raft base, a tire raft base if you have the tires, a buoy ball raft base, or even a wooden raft base. That's 14 sticks. 5 buoy balls, which we have the 5 buoy balls, and we can always make the raft bigger, but let's just go ahead and do this with the barrel raft. So build that, and then you can see that right there it's already going to be put down. So I'm going to come over to here, and I'm going to plop that down right there. And you see those barrels are gone because now we just made the raft. Now this isn't all that we need to make. We actually need to make a floor for it. And so if you go to C again, and then you go to raft floors, we can either use 4 driftwood or 4 wood, 4 planks, I guess 2 planks, 2 corrugated metal, or some clay. I do know we have the corrugated metal, but I'm kind of holding on to that, and I'll show you guys why when we start building like our houses and stuff like that, which if you can't figure, you know, we're going to be using it for that. I'm going to go and use driftwood, and I'm going to make a base for that. So I'm going to get this chopped up, and I normally don't use this, but there's like a lot on this island, and so I'm just going to go ahead and get some of this chopped up, and then we can use this. So it doesn't take too long to get this done. Just remember to watch the your axe and make sure that's going to be okay. Okay, now if we go to here, you can see, okay, those are sticks, and these are, but yeah, no, okay, they used to be driftwood sticks, but apparently they changed that, so that's all right. And then we come over to here, get back our hammer. Go to C, and now we can make a driftwood raft floor, and then we just put that right on top. Now the only reason why I say no this is because when I was on the other island before things got all messed up, I was trying to make a raft, and I only made this barrel thing right here. I didn't put this on it, and I could not attach the sail or the rudder to it, and I was getting really frustrated, but you have to have this floor on there for this to work, and so that's the only way that this will work right. So you can see there's our raft, and of course we can always, you know, pick it up and stuff like that, move it out to the water whenever we're ready. And now we need to make another thing that's really going to help us do a lot more stuff. So I'm gonna go and chop up this driftwood right here, and I'll be back with you guys then. Okay guys, so I just got a whole bunch of like sticks and stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys the next thing that we need to make. So I'm gonna go to C, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see about making the loom, but I need some more lashings. So let's just come over here and grab some more lashings. I may have to go and make some more, but we will see. Okay. I think I have just enough lashings and a few more to go. So, because I'm going to need a lot of stuff here. Because now we're starting to get to, you know, a little bit more complicated stuff, which is actually really not really complicated, but involving stuff. So this is the loom, and this is how we're going to make cloth. So place the loom down, and maybe we can place it closer to our worky area and stuff. Our work area. Let's go and place it right back here. Okay, so to make cloth, what you have to do is actually get some of these right here. Any of these. You can even get the little palm trees if you want to, and just use those. And we're gonna get some fibrous leaves, and then we're gonna make some cloth, and I'll show you guys that here real quick before we get ready to end the episode. I'm gonna think about making a pick here. It won't take too terribly long to do so. So let me just kind of check it out and see, but let me make this real quick. So okay, got some fibrous leaves, and then you come over to your loom. And now what you should be able to do is press C, and you see right there's the cloth. Well, if we go to C, of course, as usual, and then we go to Consumables, then okay, I guess it isn't under Consumables. Under crafting, right under here, then we can see there's cloth. We need to be by the loom, and you need 4 of those. So we're gonna do that, but we're just gonna go and use this button this time. And now we just made a cloth right there. Yay! Whoops. Okay, so now we made a cloth, and so now we are getting closer to being able to make the sail and stuff. Let me see what it's going to take to make, let me see, because we need a tanning rack. So I need to come back to here and go to structures, and we need a tanning rack. Okay, there's the tanning rack. So we need, yep, we're going to have quite a few more of those These right here, these lashings. I have just enough, but I do want to save some back. So I'm going to gather some lashings and I'll be right back with you guys then. Okay guys, before we end the episode, I am going to go ahead and build the tanning rack. And so now I should be able to. There's the tanning rack. And maybe we'll stick it right over here next to the loom or something. How about we put it over here like this? That way we have the two things next to each other, and then we can just use them whenever we need to. Okay, and let's just go and put him like that. Okay, so that's the tanning rack, and so to make leather, what you do is you get your rawhide, and then you come over to here, to the rack, and this took me the longest time to figure out when I was playing this game the first time. So go to C, and I can make leather, and then I can, there we go, and then now I have leather strips, which is what I need, because now if I go to C, what I need for the hammer or the pick is I need 2 of these and 2 stone tools, and so I'm going to need another leather. So what I'm going to do is actually just go and skin this piggy one more time, and I should get 1 more leather off of him. Okay, E. 1 more leather.
Gross.
Let's go ahead and get that made. And put that on our hands. And there we go. Made another one. Alright. Now we need some rocks. And let's see, how many rocks do we need? We need 2 stone tools. So what I need is 2 rocks. 1, 2, and see, let's go and make 1 because my inventory is full. 2, and then we'll pick these guys up, and then we will go and make the pick. Okay, now that we made that, now what we can do is, and I made another fire pit too, because that would cook up 2 meats at once. So I'm going to come over here to this rock, and now we can start getting more rock, because this is going to be very, very, very valuable. Like I said, these rocks are worth gold. Unfortunately, these don't respawn, so we'll just have to keep on moving around and finding more. But at least we can get some more now, and we can get clay with this too, so that's going to be good. There's a couple of these on this island. There's a couple on some of the other islands. So we are definitely going to be doing some traveling around and seeing what all we can find. So, oh, there it is. It's way over here. Okay. 1 more. And then we're going to have ourselves a pretty good amount of rocks here, man. Cool, sweet. How do you guys like that? So now you guys know how to mine the rocks and set up the campfires, the looms, and all that stuff, and make the cloth, because we're going to need quite a few more cloth to be able to make the sail and rudder and stuff like that. So next time we'll be cooking up this meat. We should get 2 medium meat off of that boar, and then we will be good to go, and then we're going to be a-okay for quite a while. So I'm going to go and drop this rock right here, and we'll stack these guys up and come right over here and stack these guys up. Now we have a whole bunch of rocks, and that's actually really good. We have the compass, we have a raft, a bunch of metal. So we are actually doing really good right now. We have a lot of stuff that we can make a lot of things with. We're going to have to definitely eat that food, but we're doing okay for now. So let's get 1 more drink, and we're definitely making headway now. So, and we'll probably try to get a shark to get some more leather so we can make even more stuff. And so you can see we're healthy. And if you're out in the sun, okay, the UV is a little bit high. So what you do in the sun is just go in the shade, and then you should be okay. So let's go to here, and you see the UV is medium, but we should be okay. We shouldn't get burned or anything. And if we do, we'll just have to make another one of those flasks and get some aloe and make some stuff to help our sunburn. So there's another rock outcropping over here somewhere. I saw it when I was chasing that pig all around the island. Let me see if I can find it real quick, and then we will say our goodbyes, and this will be the end of the episode. I know I saw it. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it is here on the island, so I just went around in a very small circle, didn't I? It's over there on that side of the island. So we will check that out next time. So this is the Fudge 3004. This is Stranded Deep, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for all the support and all the views and everything else like that. So you guys have a great day, and you guys know what to do a little bit better, so you guys can actually have a lot of fun with the game and explore and do a lot of stuff. So we will talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.